All right, today is May 28th, 2025. Um, Today, as far as news go, this OPC meeting all day. We have a FOMC meeting at 2 p.m. More likely we'll be stopping trading at noon. Um, Gonna go over my models here. This is probably more important for me than anything. Um, so my focus is on just A plus setups. That's pretty much it. This is a video where individual speaks about how we have an A plus setup, an A plus setup that we can take. Then one day we have no A plus setup. Then we get an A plus setup, and then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days or 7 weeks, whatever, with an A plus setup. And then we get an A plus setup again, but we already burnt out all our capital taking all of these non A plus setups, and then non A plus setup, and then more A plus setups start to come back, right? So focusing on just the A plus setups themselves and not focusing on the stuff that don't matter, filter out the junk will be important for us. It's like, imagine if Audi changed its logo every 2 months. You wouldn't be able to keep up with Audi. You wouldn't know what's an Audi car, which one to buy, whatever it may be. Same thing with Mercedes, same thing with any car. Or imagine that McDonald's stopped selling their Big Macs, and they started changing their Big Macs every single week. Then it's like, what the heck is this, right? No one would want to eat at McDonald's because they just can't make up their mind, and they'll end up losing money by one always changing their product and always having to buy new condiments and bread to make their Big Mac, and people just wouldn't be able to like figure out what exactly that they're trying to do, so they'll end up losing money. So the same thing with our trading. If we're consistently changing up the rules, consistently taking modification or modifying the rules or whatever it may be, you end up losing out. So the thing here for me is to focus on the setups here. These mostly setups came from the 1 minute, right, where we had an a supply resistance zone create, price moved, it created a trend, right? So right now we're down, we went up, and then we went down, right? See the trend, and then had a reversal trend back up, and we can see that from that level, right? Price had a sell, came down, came up, and then out of that level again. So a little bit over, we had a sell, right? On the 5 tick chart and on the 10 tick chart, as you can see here, right? Price came back and gave us a hammer candle, and then it sold off down to the next available level, right? Pretty much it. Resistance lines form, price sells out of it, create a new trend. Find the sell that came out of that trend, come back, we come to the next trend, come back to that trend again, sell. We also have a trend here, we also have an uptrend there, right? This one probably was a bit of a nick. I like it when it goes in and actually reject, right? This would be too quick, too far, and not close. This is more of sticking into it and then moving out. The same thing goes for this trade here. All right. So we got, this is what created it. Price was in an uptrend. We can see that a black trend started, and then price reverse. It was in a green. Black created, reverse. From here, we found that we had selling on the 10 tick chart. This is the 5 tick chart. We had a lot of buying that failed. Price comes back into it in the 10 tick chart, give us aggressive selling, and then sell back down into this level here. Even though we couldn't, well, we got a 5 tick chart. We had a little buy here, so boom, right? Actually, a double bottom from that one, but couldn't find an entry, and then bam, right? Exit point. That's pretty much it. Yesterday we had something very similar. I didn't mark it. It came from a 15 tick chart. I realized it later. So on the 15 tick chart, we had this candle here, right, where price was like in a bit of a groove. Then it bounced up, bam, right? Then price created a trend, right? So it was uptrend, uptrend, uptrend. Then it created a downtrend, right? Because this here, we need an actual trend shift. So we had a black trend, and then it shifted. So here is where we would find what we needed. So let's mark this here, and then we'll go down to, I think for that one it was like the 5 tick chart or the 15 tick chart. I don't know what it was. So close this out of the way. All right, so we marked that area. So we got, no, it wasn't that. Probably was the 15 or the 10 tick chart. All right. Go to the 15, right? I marked it 15 tick chart. We go strong buy, so price came back to it, pushed out, and as we can see here, we had a strong sell, inverted hammer candle, right? And then that's probably where I could have entered right here. Buy there, stop loss there, and then oh my freaking bananas, price went right. But I didn't mark that level because one, I didn't see it. So if we go back a little bit, look at how that level was formed. Let's go to the 15 minute. Right, we see that it was created here, here. I'll make this like that, so I know that it's the bottom part of it. Here and here. All right, now I know what I'm looking at. All right, that's fine. So let's go back to the 15 tick. You can see that I want this to go to the full 7. Let's go to 15. Let's go to the full. Let's go to 15. And then this would go to same thing. And this will go to 2 T. All right, so that's the error. All right, so we can see that price. Let's see if it looked right. Why does it look so high? This is 2, right? Okay. Let's see what we got. Alright, so price pushed down a little bit. Then we started getting the buy right there. Okay. Let's go to a 20 tick chart. Let's go backwards a little bit. 20 tick chart, okay. 15 now. Is that 10? Is this failed sell? No, it's just way below it. And then 5 will be too much. Alright, we got this one here. Nope. So we got this one here. Will be it. Alright, that will be the only one that wasn't touched yet. I'll make this one this loud color. Actually, it's a little louder. At least different. Orange. The price crashed into it. Came down to this buy that was down here. So, but it looks good on the 15. Alright, so that's what we want to come down to. Price came down to it, failed sell, boom, 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 yeah, and moved up. So probably could have really, would have really did that one a number. Alright, that's interesting. Okay, so that was basically that one. So we had the 15-minute time frame, 15 tick chart came down here, pushed up. After it finally created a trend, you can see that we have the nice trend happening. Trend back down, bounce, and then up. So probably has some volume come in. This is over 7,000, and then price just kept rising up until it got to that. So all right, so that's basically it. So let's get to let's get to our levels. We can see that price has not really moved much from where it was at. Looking at the tick chart, I don't think I did anything yesterday. Man, I was exhausted. I probably passed the heck out. I remember looking at this though, so just that. Well, I don't think I went over any of my levels. Yesterday was a buying day. No, yesterday was just a straight up day. But it did buy. There's no volume of selling there. It's not but buying there. As you can see, it's nothing but buying volume. And today, Nvidia comes out. Okay, there's nothing really here. No trend out of this level. We're in an uptrend. Alright, we didn't create a trend from this level yet. We're just moving up. Same thing with that one here. It didn't really create a trend. We got an uptrend here, so we come back down to it. Yes. We'll look into this one right here. And let's mark it orange so I can know which one it is. Alright. Alright, so it looks like we got a 20 tick chart buying there. Okay, got a 10 tick chart. Let's just say 15. So we got buying right at this level here. This might be too low. We got buying right here. So let's mark it. So we got a 30-minute broken resistance. Right, so we got a trend out of that. Got a trend out of that. We had this. Right, kind of wanted to do a trend, but not enough. And then price broke up, so price can come back down to this. I like this 20 tick chart here. Let's throw that out there. And then our 10 tick chart actually goes a little lower. So this is the tick. Here we got the 10 tick, the 15 tick. And then a little lower, we got the 10 tick, which is actually on the actual line. I got the actual 10 tick on the actual line. And that goes from here like that. So we're gonna get rid of that first rectangle, that, and just leave the lines there because that's what we're dealing with. And then we'll also look at a 5-tick chart to see what it gives us. But I think I'll be okay with this being a 10-tick because it's a 10-tick chart. Here we got 5 ticks. So we do have 5 ticks coming from that also. Right, so many damn ticks. Okay, so that's from that level. So that's this level here is an area of high interest. All right, I'd like to see price come down to it and bounce. It's kind of fresh. Came from the Monday session and to Tuesday session. All right, so let's go down to the 20. Or the 15 I meant. Okay. So we're looking at this here. We can see that price really did a number out of this area and then bounced up. I'm not going to mark this because we don't have much there. Well, we kind of do, but it's just a lot. I prefer to go for lower. I'll use this as a level of interest. Let's look at the 31. The 31 is not too bad because price really moved around it. The 15 one, it just feel like I'm starting to get cluttered. I will mark the 15. Broken off, basically. Okay, and yeah, I should just add the other stuff that I see there. All right, so the 5-tick chart is out of the picture, thank God. The 10-tick chart is out of the picture, thank God. The 15-tick chart and the 20-tick chart are kind of in the picture. Not yeah, they're kind of in the picture. I'm buying right here. So I will mark the 15-tick chart as my lower number, and it goes through the entire 15, the 20 tick chart. So 15 tick. Alright, so we got that. Right? Tick and 20 tick. Why not? Right, but I want to go in for the lower number. Okay. Now let's go to the 5-minute. Okay, so with this one here, got an uptrend, then needs to go a little higher and then down, or if it comes back down, it go back up. I don't really have much going on. This one, maybe this here. Let's see if there's something right here. Nope. Nope. Yes. 10-tick chart we do. We got something here. Got something here in the 10-tick chart. This is a 5-minute support. 10-tick. And let's go to the 5-tick chart. Alright, a little lower, but I like it. Okay, we have that. Alright, so price did create a trend out of that. I don't know what this is. I don't have anything marked, so this is probably gonna go away. We do have buying out of this. Tick. Okay, 5-tick is no good. The 10-tick's probably not good, but we're gonna mark it anyways. It's a potential level. It's also 15. Okay. It goes down to that. Yeah? Yeah. Alright, so I am interested in this one right here. 1 minute. A lot going on here. Okay. Okay. Alright, so that's that there. Let's go to back to the 30-minute, and let's go to VIX. Not VIX, NQ. Within Q, I think most of these came from the 5-minute. Yep. Came back to it overnight. So I'm just gonna mark these. I will take a look at just the 75. Because 75 works well with NQ. The 75 tick chart. Maybe not now, because that is just thick ass candles with nothing, no substance behind them. So this is 5-minute ABS support. Hui. Okay, we're gonna try the 50 tick chart. Nah, have to really go down, probably to 25. Let me try to get some structure out of this. Oh, I was looking at yes, no wonder. I'm like, it looks so thick. All right, 75 tick chart for NQ. Okay, these are looking better. All right, good. Got this one here. This is 75 tick, works well. This one here, kind of have one that came right out of it. We can probably go down to 50 tick. No, nothing. Let's check 30 tick. Nothing. Okay, so that's that. All right, strong move out of this level. Okay, VIX and then settlement price. So VIX didn't do much. Not gonna sweat VIX too much. Things, but your pay is. All right. Let's do I'm pretty much done. Yeah. All right, settlement price it is. Is that okay? We're done. Um, go over the news one more time. This is today's news. FOMC minutes. 10 o'clock. OPC, OPEC all day. That's pretty much it. I don't got much going on, so that's it. We know that Nvidia comes out at the end of the day. There goes Nvidia, the little thing right here. We can see it. So that's that. That's pretty much it. So we'll see. Where's Nvidia at now? And then I'm out. So is this overnight session? AM. Yeah, this is it. So right now it's that. Let's go to a day. And you can see that price look like it's running off like it did the other days. Maybe it'll sell off. It'll sell off. Maybe. So we'll see if it rounds off and sell. We'll come out of this box here. Alright, so that's it for me. I'll be back later. And I am back to trading live. I am just looking for just my setups, so that's it.